Welcome to the first module in the Grow System Sales training series. If you're here, it's because you're ready to grow your business, and that starts with one thing: conversations. Before the ads start working, before the referrals roll in, before your CRM starts filling up with warm leads, you've got one tool that keeps your pipeline alive: cold calling. Most people avoid it. Some people fear it. But the top performers? They know how to use it, and they use it with confidence. This training isn't about scripts and slick lines. It's about starting real conversations with people who don't know you yet and giving them a reason to keep listening. Because in the beginning, before your lead engine is up and running, cold calling is the business. Here's the first thing we've got to clean up: your energy. Most reps sound tense, nervous, or worse, like they're asking for permission to talk. That energy doesn't work. People don't want to be sold to. They want to feel like they're talking to someone who knows what they're doing, someone who might actually make their life easier. So drop your sales voice. Don't sound like you are reading from a teleprompter. You're a real person offering a real solution. You need to show up like someone who believes in the service, not someone trying to survive the call. We're not using scripts here. We're using structure. Something flexible you can make your own, but solid enough to keep you grounded. Remember, you're calling out of nowhere, so acknowledge that right away. It earns respect and lowers resistance. This is the first part we refer to as the opener. Interrupt with permission. Here's a natural opener for you to try. Hey Paul, this is Natalie. I know I'm calling out of the blue. Do you have 30 seconds for me to tell you why I reached out, and then you can decide if we keep going? That one line does a few things. It respects their time. It puts them in control. It makes you sound calm and professional. If you do nothing else, nail your opener. It sets the tone for the entire conversation. Our second part is the hook. In this part, don't start with your pitch. Start with what they care about. Make it about their world. Use a line that shows you understand their industry, role, or problem. Something like, I work with homeowners in Maryland who are tired of getting ghosted by unreliable service companies, especially when timing and cleanup matter. Is that something you've run into? This isn't a trick. It's empathy. You're starting the conversation in their world, not yours. And that's how you get their attention without sounding like a salesperson. Our third part is the bridge. Once they're nodding along or giving you a little opening, don't jump straight into a full-blown pitch. Instead, offer a short, confident value statement that positions what you do by stating the outcome first. We run a service-first operation that's built to show up on time, clean up like we weren't there, and keep you from having to chase down the crew. It's not flashy. It just works. That's enough. You're planting a seed. You're showing how you make their life easier, not listing out a service menu. Our last part is the ask. Here's where most reps either push too hard or freeze up. You're not asking for the close. You're asking for the next step. That could be a call, a quote, or even just permission to send info. Try something like, would it be crazy to send you a quick overview and line up a time to talk properly next week? Or even, if it makes sense, I'll shoot over a few options. You tell me what feels right. The key here is to make the next step easy and natural, not a commitment, just a conversation. So let's have some real talk. You made the call and executed all 4 parts perfectly. Problem is, the client was not interested. What did you do wrong? Chances are you did nothing wrong, and I will explain what I mean. You must remember, not everyone will be open. That's reality. But don't let it throw you off. If someone says, I'm not interested, that's not the end. That's just their reflex. You need to stay calm. Try replying, that's totally fair. Mind if I ask, is that because of timing or just not something you're looking at right now? This gives them room to explain. And when people explain, they often reveal opportunities. If they hang up the phone or yell at you, don't take it personally. Maybe they are having a bad day. Shrug it off and keep searching for the ideal client. You don't need to be slick. You don't need to have the perfect voice. Cold calling might feel like the hard way, but right now, it's the only way. And here's the good news. Once you get this part down, everything else in the G.R.O.W system becomes easier. More calls mean more conversations. More conversations mean more quotes. More quotes mean more deals. So if you can own this first step, if you can get just a little better at starting those early conversations, everything else we build from here will work that much faster. The cold call is where it starts, but it's not where you'll stay. Stick with the process, do the work, and let's grow from here.